Day 9 of Towson football camp saw the team take part in an inter-squad scrimmage inside Unitas Stadium. We're with head coach Rob Ambrose. And, Coach, first things first, this scrimmage open to the public, a little fan day action for the people that support this program. Tell us about that aspect of today before we talk about the what happened in between the lines.
When the marketing people brought this to me, this doesn't have a lot to do with winning football games, so I was a little distracted by it. But once we got up there and started, it was really impressive. To have this many people show up on a hot Saturday in the middle of the day, I know my guys signed more autographs probably today than they do in an entire year. And it's not about the autographs, it's about the people that want to be invested in this program. That years ago, days like today wouldn't have happened. So our team, as I've said, our team, and it takes more than the players in the building, our team is getting bigger.
It was a chance for everybody to interact with the fans too. You mentioned the autograph signings, but they took part in a real team photo today as well.
Oh yeah, we had a team photo with, and this is not our true team photo. I allow the staff to wear sunglasses, and the guys were some scraggly hair on them a little bit, but made them more real. And the fans got to sit and hang out with us, and they're in the picture too. So I'm sure that's going to be a treat.
In terms of what took place on the turf, 90-plus plays, like you mentioned, a hot Saturday, but some good things on both sides of the ball really today.
Well, the first thing I did was get in the training room right afterwards and evaluate the injury or non-injury situation. And anytime you're going this long, this hard, in this kind of heat, I'm concerned. And it's that balancing act of wanting them to play hard, needing them to practice playing hard and staying healthy. And knock on wood, I think that happened. Today was a good day. We got a lot of scenarios covered, a lot of teachable moments, a lot of good stuff on film. And the best part about it is I think on both sides of the ball, and at least in the first two groups on both sides, played really, really hard.
It's day 9, like we mentioned, of camp, but really it kind of feels like the end of the first week with tomorrow being Sunday. You guys will take, I guess, a break, if you want to call it that. The guys will still have things to do, but what does camp become in this sort of second part after you get through, this first, 8-9 days?
Today's day 9?
It is.
Today's Saturday.
Today is Saturday.
Hell, man, this is Groundhog Day to us. I don't know what day it is, so I appreciate you actually keeping me up to date. No, we're going to evaluate the film, and we're really going to take a good, hard look and for a preliminary analysis on who we think is going to be on that travel squad. We're going to put a preliminary depth chart together, a real depth chart, starting Monday, and we're going to work hard for one more week to really get after it and kind of thin the herd, find out who it's going to. By the end of the scrimmage on next Saturday, we'll know exactly who's going to be on that plane going to Kent State, and all eyes will be on that.
And lastly, what do you want to see? What do you want to see from these guys in this upcoming week as you're, like you said, kind of starting to thin the herd a little bit?
Well, we're beat up and we're banged up, and the point today was that we're supposed to be. That if our guys felt like they were at 100%, they're not practicing right all week. And part of the toughness of the game is fighting through, winning through when you are beat up. So they're learning to take care of their bodies. They're reestablishing that body armor by breaking themselves down and beating themselves up a little bit, and it makes them tougher. We need to do that for another week, and at least another half a week. We need to go hard when we're hurt, and then we need to start getting healthy and start rebuilding our way to full speed, complete health, and turn our attention from our herd to someone else's.
I told you, nobody prepares like we do. Okay. And nobody finishes like we do. Okay. It is never how you start. It's how you finish.